Hey guys, so before I start off this video, I just want to give a big shout out to Royal Profits. I'll put all of their links, information down below. They have impacted my family financially and I want them to impact yours. If you're ever interested, DM one of these people on the screen and they will send you an intro call to see what they do, and I highly recommend it, guys. They're such a wonderful community, wonderful team, and they're there to change your life. So let's get on with this video. Hey guys, it's your girl Mel. Welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to do a video basically what I miss and what I enjoy being a young mom or a teen mom in general. I actually posted on my Instagram. If you don't follow me already, please go look at the link down below, or it's gonna be probably on the screen. But I basically did a poll where I asked you guys if you wanted to see a miss or enjoy video, or if you guys wanted to see a 1-year recap of Cleo. Alright, so I guess we're gonna get started, but before I get started, don't mind this. It's literally 10 p.m. and yes, that is late, but it's 10 p.m. I'm planning to study after this. Cleo is still awake playing with her kitchen set, so bear with me. This is gonna be the chillest vlog. If you see me like going like this, swaying and stuff, like I'm angsty, like I'm ready to go to bed. So I think we're gonna start off with what I miss the most, and this is gonna be within my pregnancy and then right now till present. But I think the first thing is hanging out with friends, and I think that one because the first person I ever told within my friend group was actually when I was 5 months pregnant, and I found out I was pregnant 5 weeks in to my pregnancy. So yeah, I was already a month pregnant when I found out I was pregnant, if that makes any sense. The reason why it took that long was because I needed it to accept it myself before I can tell other people. So technically at that moment only Ross's parents knew, and then my parents knew, and then some close family between both families, but no friends, no other relatives, no second cousins, no any of that, just because we were very stern on just keeping it low-key for the time being. And I guess that kind of just brought it on to the entire pregnancy, just because I guess we just got used to it, and then it was never really in our minds to like, oh, when should we tell this person, when should we tell that person. It was kind of just like if that person just like came up or was brought up and we're like, we think we're ready to tell that person, okay. But because I was keeping it a secret for so long and a lot of my friends didn't know, I was still hanging out with them, but I wasn't going to like every single thing. I remember one of my friends actually wanted me to go to her house party because it was her birthday, I believe, or she was just having a party, I'm not sure. And I knew that there was drinking involved and, you know, like smoking and all that. So I was like, yep, zip, nope, I cannot go to that. And I don't remember if my friend was actually aware that I was pregnant at that time or I didn't tell her already. It was a long time ago. This was like 2 summers back. But yeah, I remember trying to cancel it and I was like, oh my god, I'm missing her birthday, like, oh my gosh, and I can't even tell her. But I did go to one house party. Well, it wasn't really a house party, it was a going away party, and this was in July. So I found out I was pregnant in March. So March, April, May, June, July. So I was 4 months pregnant, guys. But we kind of came a little early, so no one was really like drinking or smoking or doing anything. So it was still okay. Like the environment was still okay for me to be in. And we were playing I wouldn't say beer pong because it was water in the cups, but we never drank the water because it was just like we didn't know where the water came from. It was just like a beer pong set up table, so we were just playing with that. And then like after an hour or two we left when it kind of got like really busy and crowded. So I think that was like the one party that I went to when I was pregnant, but it wasn't even like that bad. Like it didn't get that bad yet, I guess to say. The next one when I was pregnant was when I was eating certain foods. So as you know, I was obsessed with bubble tea. Honeydew milk tea from Chatime was my thing. I loved like
not
I wouldn't say I loved
way.
fast food, but
No.
I loved like eating like onion rings. Like that was one thing. If you are from Notre Dame, you already know King's Diner, like fries and onion rings. I would get the two whatever. And I think that was one of my like pregnancy cravings as well. Maybe that's why I wanted it so much, but I couldn't eat it as much as I could. But you know, Ross let me a little bit, just a little bit. But Harvey, shout out to you guys. I went to Harvey's so many times when I was pregnant, just because they had that like dual, I think it's called Frings. Yeah, I think, is it? I'm not sure, but I would eat that I wouldn't say all the time, but it felt like all the time because I would like savor it. But that was like one thing. I couldn't eat chocolate, couldn't eat drink coffee, sorry. So anything caffeinated, no. So technically all I was eating when I was pregnant was fruits and vegetables. Basically, that's pretty much it. That sums up my entire diet when I was pregnant. Another thing that I missed was not being able to relate. So the more you kind of shy away from your friend group or a group in general, or literally people in general, you can't relate to them anymore. Like, because like too many things are happening and just too much backstory, and like he did what, she did what, who broke up with who, and I was just here like, oh my god, I'm in my own bubble. Like I literally don't know. Like you could, if you ask me like Pampers or Huggies or like diaper or like what type of lotion you put on your baby, I will know those. But like if you tell me like he's dating him and he's dating her or whatever, no, I literally, all of that was just gone for me. Like it was the least of my problems, I guess, when I was pregnant and after I was pregnant. So I kind of like shy away from everything just because there was already so much happening in my life. I don't need to be involved in other people's life, and it's just like it was too much. So I think that's one thing that I miss though, just because I remember having like deep talks and like just talking for hours with my friends about like little things like celebrities and all these things or what's happening with our lives. But do I miss it? But do I want it to be in my life now? That's the real question, just because I have too many other things happening that I think it's just too much to handle. The next thing that I miss is sleeping. I don't get a lot of sleep. Ross doesn't get a lot of sleep. I don't get a lot of sleep. I think it's just because Cleo is practically awake throughout the entire day. She doesn't take as much naps as she used to. When she was first born, she would take like at least like 7 naps, but it just got less and less. Like right now she's taking 1 nap a day, but she's sleeping throughout the night. But that's the thing. So Ross works and I go to school, so that's the time that we can actually sit down and focus on our schooling and working and stuff like that. So then when we wake up, when Cleo wakes up, we're like dead tired. So I would say we get 6 to 8 hours of sleep a day, maybe 4, but it kind of depends. I don't think that's enough, just because there's too much things going on in our brain, like working and studying and stuff like that, and then throughout the entire day we're with Cleo. So sleep is not really in our schedule at the moment, but we've kind of gotten used to it. But I think our bodies are taking a toll just because it's like aching now. So another thing that I miss is alone time and peace and quiet. I think that is one thing that I really miss the most, just kind of having my own little space, just because Cleo, obviously when you have a baby, it will impact your life 24/7. And I think just with schooling, I need a little space just to, you know, focus on schooling, and to get in my zone probably takes a little while, not just like remove, you know, it's like part of your life. So I think you just have to get used to it. But that is one thing that I think I really miss, just having alone time and peace and quiet. And the last thing that I miss is making my own decisions. So I think when you become a mother, when you become a parent, every decision you make, it's not just yours. It will affect your family. It will affect your spouse, or I don't know, like spouse, and it will affect your child as well. So every decision you make needs to be like calculated and like thought thoroughly to everybody around your life. Period. So enough of that, enough of the missing. We're gonna go to the enjoying part. So the enjoying part is kind of like everything to do with Cleo, to be honest. But I think one thing that people don't understand until they become a parent is seeing your child grow up. And it's crazy. Like, me and Ross have like moments where we look at each other and we're like, when did she grow up so fast? Like, how has it already been a year? Like, and I think that's one thing that a mother and a parent like kind of sees, is when your child like learns new things. So I remember, I think I told Ross this the other day, that when Cleo started walking, or started to like learn how to walk and like get up on her knees and stuff, that was when time flew. I was literally, now she's running, now she's talking, now she's understanding. Like, when I say put on your shoes, she'll go get her shoes. If I say cook, or sorry, because we have like this kitchen set now, so if I say like cook an egg, she'll go get the egg in the pan and she'll like start playing with it. So like she's starting to understand a lot of things. And then there's like the teeth are growing, and then there's just like everything, and I'm just like, when did you grow up? Like, I'm so confused. Like, I thought I was still in the hospital like a week ago. Like, you're literally like running and walking. And she like literally today, she got up on the couch alone, like literally just got up there. I was like, when did you learn how to like sit on the couch and just watch TV? Like, I was so confused. I was like, okay, my mind is blown, but you need to settle down, honey. Like, you need to stop for a moment, because I cannot like process this. But yeah, she makes me laugh. I think that's another thing that I enjoy. She makes me laugh when she tries new things. So yeah, another thing, I think this helps with me as well, and I think this is a plus side to young moms. So girl power. We are more motivated to push through, hardworking, and more attentive with time and money. And this is not just with moms, this is with everybody, with parents, whatever. But I think you are more motivated to push through because you know you have a responsibility now. I think hard work feels more rewarding. So after a long day of just like studying, working, playing with Cleo, doing all these things, when you finally sit down and see your daughter or son grow up to a point where they know, like, they have manners and all this stuff. Like, we're teaching Cleo how to like pray, we're teaching Cleo how to say bye and say hi, we're teaching Cleo how to bless. So I think it's called mano. So when there's an elder, she goes up to them and she blesses them. So just seeing that just makes me so proud, and it keeps me motivated to stay in school, keep doing what I'm doing, pushing through. And I think that's one thing everybody needs. I'm not saying go have a kid to feel this way, but I think everybody needs that, like, that person to keep you motivated. And to me and Ross, it's Cleo.